The car I chose to review is rare to find. I could only find it in Tehran. The direct trip is about 800 kilometers, roughly 10 hours of driving. I decided to make it even longer by stopping in the beautiful city of Isfahan to visit my grandma. While planning the trip and looking into the map, I thought why not stretch it even further. So I added another stop at the ancient city of Susa. The reason? I will tell you later. I packed my bag, said goodbye to my rabbit, who, by the way, has absolutely no emotions whatsoever towards me, and I hit the road. My first stop was Susa, the ancient winter capital of the Achaemenid Empire. This city holds deep significance across several faiths. One of the most revered prophets in Judaism and Christianity, Daniel, lived here for many years, and his tomb and eternal resting place can still be found in the heart of the city. Today the city is known as Shush, but among locals it is often called Shush Daniel. They literally attach the city to Daniel by calling it the Susa of Daniel. Out of respect for this history, I chose to visit his resting place and create a separate video dedicated to that experience. From there, the road began to climb into the mountains. Suddenly, groups of utility vehicles came flying past me. I pushed the car hard. Even at 160 kilometers per hour, I couldn't catch up with the last one. They weren't ordinary drivers. They were part of smuggling convoys, hauling home appliances from the border towns. Each group moved like a formation, with sedans running point at the front and guarding the back. It is a world of its own, dangerous, fast, and full of adrenaline. For many young people, the thrill of joining these convoys is irresistible. Eventually, I arrived in Isfahan. My grandmother still lives here, and visiting her was the perfect reason to make the journey a little longer. Driving through the city brought back so many childhood memories. Every summer we would come here, and unchanged by time, the family house has remained just as it was. The old pomegranate and fig tree in the garden no longer bear fruit, and that in itself carries a quiet sadness.
یکم ما تخمه بریز براش.
After spending a day with my grandma, I continued driving north. As the road drew me closer to Tehran, I couldn't help but notice the change. The landscape grew greener, the environment cleaner, and even the public services looked better. It was a stark reminder. My region provides 20% of the nation's electricity and holds the world's largest oil reserve. Yet so many of our basic needs remain unmet. The imbalance is impossible to ignore. Finally, I reached my destination, but then a strange thing happened. The GPS stopped working. In an unfamiliar city, I was completely lost. After roaming around for a while, I finally made it. And here it is, the one and only. In 1997, almost 2 years before the birth of the Peugeot Pars, Tehran, the capital of Iran, hosted the 8th summit of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation. IKCO, as the largest state-owned automaker, was tasked with designing a ceremonial car suitable for Iranian officials and their guests in collaboration with its French partner. Thus was born the Peugeot 405 Limousine, or Peugeot Limousine. It wasn't just about lengthening a car, it was about creating something that looked more dignified and official. A vehicle that could carry ministers, ambassadors, and heads of state with a sense of respect. In the design and construction of this car, 35 parts of the sedan version had to be changed and 84 parts had to be completely rebuilt. During the production of the Peugeot Limousine, IKCO replaced its exterior parts with the Peugeot Pars, and thus the Peugeot Pars Limousine was born. The Peugeot Pars Limousine gained greater popularity among officials and members of society, due to the Peugeot Par's more luxurious nature and more modern design. Some owners of the 405 Limousine also changed the appearance of their car to Pars. This limousine was never a mass production car. It was built with a very specific purpose: to serve as an official vehicle for ceremonies and government use. From the outside, it looks like a stretched Peugeot 405 or Pars depending on the version. The body lines are instantly familiar, but the added doors and extended wheelbase set it apart. Step inside and at first glance, it feels just like a standard 405. The dashboard, the trim, the switches, they are all borrowed directly from the sedan. But the real story is in the rear cabin. The seating layout was reconfigured for formality, allowing space for officials to be chauffeured in comfort. Under the hood, the limousine didn't get anything exotic. Most were powered by the same 1.9-liter carbureted engine found in the regular 405. In other words, mechanically it's pure Peugeot, nothing fancy, but reliable and easy to service. A total of 150 Peugeot limousines were produced, 120 of which were delivered domestically, and the remaining 30 of them were delivered to India, Afghanistan, China, Pakistan, Turkey, Azerbaijan, and Iraq to use by the governments of those countries or the Iranian embassies. Later, these cars ended up in small and large auctions, and today a small number of Peugeot Pars limousines remain, which are mostly used for private gatherings and ceremonies. Luckily, there was another limousine up for sale, so I drove across the city to check it out. Interestingly, its owner had changed the dashboard to the latest Peugeot Pars dashboard. And honestly, it looked much better than the original one. They had even added another row of seats and officially reconfigured the entire seating layout. Personally, I would have preferred the seats to face each other rather than being placed back to back. That arrangement would have given the car a far more luxurious and truly official appearance. And with that, my mission in Tehran came to an end. It was time to drive all the way back home. Thank you for staying with me and watching this episode. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more unique stories. If you'd like, stick around for the last few minutes of the video. Just me, the open road, and a beautiful Persian song to take us home.
در واهمه کابوسی بی خاتمه فریادی در همه سردام است و تلخ و تنها تو بگو که این فردا چه به جز همه ما دارد مگر هنجرمان تا که تب و تاب صدا دارد نشنیدم از لب ساکت شهر به جز آیه بی سری ایران نفس‌های رخ داده در سینه میدانمت ایران دمی رمز از ترکش و کینه میخواهمت ایران بمان شوق خورشید تو میکشد شام ما را تو بگو کمین فردا چه به جز غم ما دارد مگر هنجرمان تا که تب و تاب صدا دارد تو بگو کمین فردا چه به جز غم ما دارد مگر هنجرمان تا که تب و تاب صدا دارد تو بگو کمین فردا چه به جز غم